guys, this is Jenna with Hill Valley Farm, and today I wanted to go through all of our retained Doelings of 2023. So let's start off here with Hill Valley Echoes of Esther. Echo was born at the end of January last year to Hill Valley Spindelli and Hill Valley Flying Scotsman. And so she's a very lovely doe. However, sadly, she broke her right back leg. And so we are kind of just watching her grow out. I want to see how she heals and how it works out for her. So she, as of right now, I am planning to still retain her and see if she can maybe consider, maybe be a brood doe. Before the accident, she was tracking straight. When she would walk, I could see her back legs and they were tracking straight. They don't track as straight as they once did, and please forgive her. She's not used to having a collar on her. She's not been shown at all this year, again, because she broke her leg early in the spring. So, but that is Echo, and like I said, as of now, she's being retained just to be a brood doe. She has brown eyes, and honestly, I'm sitting here looking at her, and I just noticed this today. She may have some moon spots on her, but I like the way she looks. I love the chocolate color, but I really like her front end and the way she would blend. Her neck is a little short, so I'm seeing if that will lengthen out. Odds are she will not be bred this year. Again, I'm trying to wait and see and watch her grow a little bit before we make a complete decision about her with this back leg. But she uses it. She did have surgery to repair it. And our vet did an amazing job. It was actually an open fracture where the bone was outside of the skin. So it was a really, really bad break. But she uses it and she's been doing great. So we'll continue to watch her, and that is Echo. Okay, so next up is Hill Valley Calico Legend. We call her Cali, and she was born to Cedar View, Tuscany. And blessings that HT Legends are made. This was actually the first daughter on the ground that Legend had this year, and so that was very, very exciting. Caden was hoping for a doeling out of that match, and he got it. So Cali is polled, and she's beautiful. And actually, yes, you are, and she's very talky. She's been to several shows. She places normally top 5 of her class. She's been in one of the most competitive junior classes all year. And so she's been doing really well. Everyone loves her dairy strength, her dairiness, the angulation of her back legs, which is a strong point from Legend. So I'm watching the weight on this girl. She is almost wide enough to breed, and if we do breed her, it would happen in December for May, June. And so because we would consider taking her to nationals or just breeding her for the fair season next year. So anyways, that is Cali, and we are retaining her and very, very excited about her. Next up is actually a doe that was not born here on the farm. Her name is Vista Oaks Elk Currency, and Elk, as we call her, was born March 5th, 2023, and this is a girl that, Lacey offered her to me. I kept seeing her picture and I couldn't resist, and so here she is. She is a black and tan Swiss marked girl, and she comes from a long line of the elk names. However, we named her Elk because Lacey's dad used to actually raise elk, and so we thought that would be a good thing for this girl, and so that's why we call her Elk. She is an incredible girl. I've actually been showing her a lot, well, ever since I got her, and she has done very well in her classes. She's just stunning, and so I am so excited to look at her and watch her mature. I'm kind of looking to see about breeding her, but I don't think it's going to happen this year. She may be a dry yearling that goes maybe with us to nationals. I'm not sure quite yet, but she is very stunning, very pretty. I love the way she looks. and I like everything about this doe. So we'll look forward to seeing how she matures and what she does for us in our herd. Next up, born March 7th, 2023, is Hill Valley Drippin' in Diamonds. This is Diamond. Anyone that's watched our farm, seen anything to do with it lately or any this year, has seen Diamond. I think I called it a daily dose of Diamond there on Instagram and Facebook for a little while. Anyways, Diamond is a beautiful, beautiful girl. She is actually mostly white, but we had to call her cream on the paperwork because there's no such thing as an all-white Nigerian. She does have cream now on the back of her neck. It finally did show up, but as you can see, she is a stunning, stunning, stunning girl. She's very, very long and lengthy in this whole area right here. She blends very well. The only thing I don't love is the shortness of her neck, and I'm hoping that will grow with time. She has been disbudded. She has blue eyes, and she's just got that, you know, the all white, excuse me, appearance. And it seems that that is something that Archimedes throws. Diamond is out of Vista Oaks Risky Business and Primrose Hill M. Archimedes. So odds are, just, you know, again, I've been watching their width, their thurl to thurl, their weight. She's a possibility of breeding this year. I would like to breed her because she is thick. She's very, she's a tad over conditioned is what we call it in the goat world, and so she should be bred. So I'm just kind of waiting for that right moment, but she is a sweet, sweet girl, just like her mother, and we're looking forward to seeing what Diamond can do for us in our herd. Now we're here with Hill Valley Butterfinger. Now, if you've watched our channel any at all, you will know that this year, this girl started our show season off with a bang by getting her dry leg with the first and only ring she ever walked into back in May. I think it was early in the year, I think 18th of May. But anyways, she has been growing like crazy, as you can see, and she is just beautiful, beautiful, shiny, and just the way she carries herself is just unlike, you know, we love to see that. You know, as a breeder, you want to see the goats carrying themselves better and better every year, and she's just one of those that does that. She walks very uphill, very beautiful feet, legs, everything. So we are very excited to say we are very close to being of weight of breeding. When I look at this girl and I'm evaluating her thurl to thurl and her width, she's almost there along with her weight. And so very, very excited about her. She's buckskin and she's polled. And she is actually out of Hill Valley Butterfly Effect and Primrose Hill M. Archimedes. And so this is another Archimedes daughter that we're excited about. She was born March 15th of 2023, and she's sweet and stunning. Now, Butterfly, her dam, keep in mind, is a first freshener. That girl is going to get her volume in milk before she gets her butter, fat, and protein. Now, they increased the requirements for butter fat in the Nigerians this year, starting last October. So anyone that freshened after a certain date in October of last year had a butter fat increase requirement, and so it's 31 now for Butterfly, and it actually went up 10 points depending on what it was before. So 10 more points. So she's very close to getting the butter fat, and I think she's got the protein, or she will this next time. But the fact that she'll get volume as a first freshener makes me incredibly happy, because that means that she is a production doe. And so she has done very well for us this year. And so this is her daughter, Hill Valley Butterfinger. Next up is Hill Valley You Wanna Bet. And we call this lovely girl Betty. Caden named this girl because she is all his. She is out of Cade's Little Farm, Cade's Little S.E. Faline and Primrose Hill M. Archimedes. Betty is absolutely stunning and everything we wanted when we were hoping for a daughter out of that matchup. And we ended up being able to also keep a son out of the matchup. So Betty is just absolutely a stunning, stunning little doe. I'm loving the way she blends. Her length of body is stunning, is just beautiful. Her head and just everything about her angulation. Really just love the way this girl carries herself as well. It's very much like her dam, very uphill. So we're watching Betty, same thing, kind of watching her grow and see if it would be a possibility to breed her, but the odds are no, because she was born on April 21st, 2023, which was actually on the breeder of Faylene, his birthday. So that was kind of cool. But she, again, is just very lovely, and it's really not a big deal. You know, if we can't freshen her, I'm not concerned about it. We'll just do it when she's a 2-year-old. But that is Hill Valley, you want to bet. Okay, next is Hill Valley Dancing Daisy. Daisy here was born May 31st of this year, so she's a little bit smaller than the rest because, you know, we had a break there. And she is just stunning, beautiful. She's got some roaning on her, and she is actually out of Vista Oaks, that's what she said, and Blessings at HT Legends are made. So this is another Legend daughter. She really reminds me of Legend in her leg set, her rear leg set especially. She's got nice blending and just, again, very lengthy doe. And so obviously she's just too small to be bred this year, so we will be waiting on her. So she won't be bred. She'll be a dry yearling for next year for Caden to show. She is Caden's because she is out of Sheila, who is, you know, one that Caden owns. Now, Sheila got her second leg at the Tennessee State Fair, so we're hoping that we could maybe finish her this year. If not, it's not a big deal, but if she is able to finish, that is just awesome, because hopefully she can go in her mother's footsteps. So that is Hill Valley Dancing Daisy. Next is Hill Valley Graceful Aurora. Aurora here is kind of like Diamond in that, and I've called her on Facebook Diamond's Mini-Me, because she is mostly pretty much white with blue eyes. The difference is Diamond is a little more conditioned than Aurora here is. Aurora is out of the Hill Valley Z Lila Grace 3-star M and Primrose Hill M Archimedes. And so again, a mostly white doe, so we're pretty sure that's where all the white is coming from, is Archimedes. But we also know that Lila and Risky like to throw those light colors, so I think that helps out. Aurora is just beautiful in her turn as well. Wonderful leg set, beautiful front end, lovely blending. She's been doing so well in shows, mostly top 5 again of her class. She's covered in alfalfa right now because they've been eating, but she's just been doing really well in the shows, and we look to continue to show her. She will go into next year as a dry yearling, and we'll just be growing her out. She is just an absolute precious doe. I call her the princess of the herd because she just really is, and she's just sweet and just wonderful. So she is not polled. Her dam is polled, but she is not. So she was disbudded. She was actually born May 25th. So again, one of those late May kids. And like I said, we just look forward to growing her out and seeing what she can do for us. So that is Aurora. Next up is Hill Valley Holland Thistle. Thistle was one of the last does to be born here on the farm, the last doe born to be retained, and so Thistle is just beautiful. She was born on June 20th, 2023. She actually just started joining us in shows at the Tennessee Valley Fair. She went into the Putnam County Fair to help us with the, I think it was the Get of Sire and top best 3 juniors, and I believe her class won second. Now at the Tennessee State Fair, her group won first place, and so her group won second place. And so it was a great experience, and she got to be shown in her class, and so that was that was big. We are looking forward to showing her again at the Tennessee Valley Fair, and she's just friendly and sweet, and she'd rather be held than to be shown right now because of the stage of life that she is in. As you can tell, she's obviously a Blessings at HT Legends Are Made daughter. So Legend sired her, and she's out of also Hill Valley, Champion, like CH, pending, Hill Valley or the Sea to Sky, 4-star M. And obviously her dam finished this year, so she is a finished champion, pending ADGA, if they ever decide to get all that together. And I'm just excited so much about this girl and all that she offers. I've been watching her grow, and the width that I'm seeing in her escutcheon is truly amazing. I'm very, very excited. It's different from what we're used to, and so it's a really good thing. And that is coming out of her dam because of the wide escutcheon that Sky has. And just the width all throughout and the length. So she's little but fierce. She's got some blue eyes on her, and she's just extremely flashy. And so, as you can see, but she doesn't want to look at you. She wants to look at her handler. So we're trying to teach her how to be shown and what to do and how to handle herself. And she's been doing really, really well. So we're very excited about little Thistle here and what she'll do for us in our herd. Okay, so that is the retained does of 2023. Now, we knew that it was going to be a very big retaining year. When we planned the breedings that we planned, you have to take into consideration that if you're doing those kind of breedings, you're going to need to retain because we're wanting to improve the herd. So, we had a lot of triplets born, and there were, 2 bucks and a doe. So, like for instance, Daisy, she had has 2 brothers and 1 doe. Well, Caden was waiting on that 1 doe, so we couldn't sell a doe out of Sheila, and I had some on reservation. So, if you were on reservation for this year and you did not get your call because we retained a doe from that breeding, you will be automatically put back on the reservation list for next time. And so it's not like it goes away. And so if you want to be on our reservation list, just message me or comment or whatever. You can go to our website and find my phone number there and just text me. So I have actually pretty much got the breeding schedule up there. It's gonna vary a little just because we plan, but that doesn't mean it's gonna happen. So if you want to be on our reservation list, get on the website, check it out. Look at the pairings that I have going on. It's under breeding plans, and so reservations are open as we speak right now. To be on the reservation list, it's free. I just write your name and your information down and how I know I can get in touch with you. So whether it's through Facebook Messenger, our farm page Messenger, or texting, email, whatever, just let me know. Now, along with does, we knew we were retaining, so that also means you have to let some go. So there are several does that we ended up, grown adult does, that we ended up selling this year. One was Cedar View Tuscany, so she, as you guys know, she's no longer here in our herd. Also Rolling Meadows, sorry, not Rolling Meadows, Hill Valley Lady, Hill Valley Let Freedom Ring. Sorry, I always called her Liberty because she looked just like her dam, and that was a Rolling Meadows doe. So anyways, Freedom and Tuscany actually went to the same farm. The other does that we sold was the Hill Valley Z Karmic Glory. She actually just left the other day, and so that was crazy because I was very, very attached to her. That was probably the hardest that I have let go. Also, Rolling Meadows J Mary Mercy. Mercy went to a home of some friends of ours that their daughter is showing, and Kaden had even mentioned that that would be a great showmanship doe for her, and so that's exactly what she's doing. She's been doing excellent. She's done very well in showmanship, and she won like the last costume contest they had. The goat wore a frog hat, and so it was Mercy is doing really, really well in her new home. So those 4 does were let go. As you also know, in the very beginning of the year, we lost Karma. So Karma is obviously no longer with our herd. So there are still several does we are breeding for next year. So our herd has changed a lot in the faces and the names, but we are continually getting better and better. So with that said, thank you guys so much for watching, and definitely subscribe if you're not subscribed, and hit that notification bell as well, and give us a thumbs up because it helps us more than you know. So until next time, I hope you guys have an awesome goat field day.